Okay, so the question everybody wants to know, do you want the smoke again?
Yes.
Of course. He doesn't know me. I will fight you until I beat you. I'll be 60. I will come to your favela. I'll knock on your my walking stick and be like, yo, you want me right now? I don't give a f. Even if it's just one, cool.
Yeah.
Beat you.
How long?
No, I could beat him.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flagrant. And today's guest needs absolutely no introduction, but we're gonna motherfucking give him one, okay? It's the goddamn GOAT.
Let's go.
Okay? The goddamn GOAT is in the motherfucking building. It is Israel Adesanya.
What's up, brother?
Okay, man. Okay. We're sipping on something lovely right
Yes,
now.
sir.
Shout out to
Yes, sir.
Bullet.
It's my first one already.
I know, we got it.
Yes, bae. Yes, boo.
You were
Hey,
talking
boo-boo.
crazy before you did. I don't even know how you made drinking a drink sound so gay. That was unbelievable.
What do you mean?
You got to suck it down. It's nice and cold or something.
It hits your
Nah,
throat.
it's like the
Yeah.
first sip. Like for me, bourbon's my is the first thing I ever got drunk on when I was 18. So like the first, because I haven't drunk maybe in 3 weeks or so. I had a sip, but then when it just that first sip, just my brain knows.
It's
Like,
on.
Yeah. It's like when the dog, like, you know, when, what's his name? Wasabi sees a dog park, is like,
Yep.
yeah. Exactly. So once I have that first sip, my brain's like,
Fight week is over.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm only here for a few more days, so I'm here for, I'm not here for a long time.
Even for a
Yeah.
good,
Good time.
Well, cheers to that, man. Thank you so much for coming through. Obviously, we're all at the fight. Courtesy of you. So thank you so much.
I know. Thanks for being
That
here.
was
Thank you.
super
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That was super legit.
I appreciate it.
You could have just said, yo, you want to come to the fight, Schultz, or you want to come to the fight,
Nah, it's
Akash,
gang.
but
It's
the
gang.
whole
It's
fucking gang rolled.
I know he was busy.
I know,
I know he was
I know.
busy.
Well,
but
we
so
used
the-
up that ticket, no
Yeah.
problem.
Wasabi.
Dub was in our section, but then spent
yeah?
the whole time just walking around the
Bro,
ring.
dumb it. This
2
guy,
hours.
This
Wait,
guy
what?
has
You
no,
walked around the cage.
Yeah.
no ticket, no wristband,
Hey.
nothing.
Jewish.
Stay quiet. Izzy.
I said it.
Let's do it. Okay. But yeah, man, it was amazing. Dub at one point just was walking around the ring, and then he waved me in. He goes, I'm like sitting in my seat, I'm trying to be polite. I'm like, he goes, Schultz, come here for a second. I go, what? He goes, oh yeah, we're gonna say hi to Dana. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we can say it. And he just starts walking me around saying hi to people. Jared Leto was there. Did you see the people?
I saw on the screen Jared was there. I saw Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake
I saw
Gyllenhaal,
Lupita
Portnoy was there,
Nyong'o.
Lupita was there.
Yeah.
Shout out Lupita.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Hey, respectfully.
Respectfully,
Nah.
No.
I gotta watch the movie, man. I've only heard great things.
Yeah, me too.
You guys seen it?
Huh?
Anyone seen it?
I see it.
You seen it?
yeah.
Great.
I saw.
Fuck. Oh, I want to see it, man. I really want to see it. So yeah, can't wait.
You were supposed to be in that.
What?
You were supposed to be in that, bro.
Don't do that.
You were supposed to be in that.
Yeah, I was, but
You were supposed to be a
things
love
happen.
interest.
Huh?
You were supposed to be the love interest with
No way.
Lupita.
What? Oh, damn.
Is that true?
I don't know about that, but hey, shit
Yeah,
happens.
Kumaro canceled his visa,
Yeah.
so he couldn't be.
Hater, bro.
I need that for me.
I want to see him in it as well because I heard he did really well. But imagine, like, because I know even Creed 3, I kind of dropped that on the press conference. Like, yeah, I was meant to be in that with Michael B.
Yeah.
And Homeboy, but that would have been cool. But I just, again, this is what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
This is what I'm focused on fighting. I'm getting better as well, as you can see.
Yeah.
I'm honestly getting better. So, excuse me. I really want to, I don't want to sidetrack. I'll do that's afterwards. Yeah. Panther 3, it should be me, Kamaru, and Francis. Imagine that shit.
Sick.
Imagine, there's a picture that they came to say what's up in the locker room, and then we just like, and we all happen to be in black.
Yeah,
and we're
yeah.
all dressed,
Fire
cultured
picture.
by Ugo. Oh man, it was fucking beautiful,
Fire.
man. Yeah.
How long is after? You said I asked for after. This is right now. How long is right now?
I'm having fun. Honestly, like
Oh, you in this for a long time.
this camp, I wrestled a lot.
Yeah, we
I
saw.
rest- yeah.
We
I
saw.
rest, that's so when I was telling Ariel, I was like, I know something you just don't. I know how to wrestle. And people don't know. I really know how to wrestle. I couldn't use it as much as I wanted to because, he's done what I do against the fence. Good takedown defense. You pick him up, he just sticks his toes on the floor. You'd be amazed how powerful your toes can just be, just being on the floor. You can't get taken down. And also, my leg was compromised by him.
Can
so
you
it made
explain that? First of all,
Yeah.
two things. One, I thought you were very, I thought it was very well handled, you giving him credit for compromising the leg. A lot of people in the post-conference will go and they'll say, oh, my leg was fucked up and that's why it happened.
He fucked it up. I
exactly.
fucked his leg up too. He just
Yeah.
did it I think he did it worse short term. Because I'm walking, you saw me crip walking and shit.
Yeah.
I bet you his is probably still sore right now.
Yeah.
But mine, he hit the perineal nerve.
What is that?
So I've seen it happen early on years ago with Michael Chandler in a fight.
Crute, also that guy, you know,
Yeah.
Jimmy Crute.
Jimmy
This is
Crute,
the-
yeah, that's right. It happened to him. That's right. It did. I remember with Hill. That's right. It did happen with
and
him.
his shit was
Yeah, I
dangling,
remember.
bro.
So yeah, and also Cejudo as well. It happened to him. But I remember when it happened to me, it might have been the second kick he landed, and my leg just went. It was fine. I just felt the nerve like shoot up, and I was like, okay, that's weird. But then throughout the fight, it started to like, you know, when you're walking and you just like you have heavy feet and you just drag and it just drags on the floor. It felt like that every like maybe 10, 15 seconds. I'll be moving and just like my toes just catch the ground. You know what I mean? So I kept on tripping. I'm just like, oh fuck, okay, this is annoying. But I stayed focused. I stayed focused the whole time.
So this happened the first round you hit it?
Yeah, first it happened the
'Cause I didn't
second
notice
kick.
shit.
Yeah, I was fine. I was moving around, but then the longer the fight went, and the more leg kicks he landed, the worse it got.
It
Gotcha.
did seem like maybe you were shuffling your feet and switching up stances a little bit less.
Yeah.
Is that why?
Probably yeah.
I might have just been imagining that.
No. I normally switch way more. I would be switching. I wanted to say southpaw a little bit more because my body kick was landing.
Yeah.
My straight left was landing. What else? My jab was landing as well from orthodox.
Everything was fucking landing.
Yeah,
That,
everything.
that
was
question
landing.
mark kick in the first
Yeah.
round was
Oh, bro.
Everything was landing.
Later
I will
on.
say this: you
Yeah.
ate a head kick.
Yeah, I ate one. It came
That
right
shit.
here.
What? Oh wait, a minute. Oh, it didn't land. I thought it landed on like.
There's one I saw a picture of this, but then there's one where I think I had my hand up and it hit me.
But
Yeah,
you
I
went like
felt
this
it.
afterwards. You went. This is
What'd I do?
Bro, you
That
no,
flex?
not even flex. You went. Go ahead. That shit was so fire, son. But that's obviously everybody's seeing this guy and he's doing damage, and you see a kick like that, and then you eat that one.
Yeah.
And were you? I know it's weird to even have this conversation. Were you surprised about power?
Nah, I made the agreement with myself before this fight, like, yo, this is gonna be bloody. That's why I had that whole Saw theme throughout camp. I haven't even watched the movie, the Saw 1 in years, but I don't know, something happened. Maybe Chainsaw Man, the anime. Who put me onto that? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So Chainsaw Man, I watched that. But funny enough, as I watched that, I already had the Saw theme like played out through the camp. Yeah. And then I was just like, I made the agreement that this is gonna be one of those fights like Gastelum. I'm going in there to go 5 rounds and get bloody, get dusty. I knew we were both going to bleed. I knew I was going to drag him to deep water, and I wanted to make sure he couldn't swim. But again, this guy is the comeback kid.
Yeah.
Same way last time. That's the thing. It's like same way as last time. I had him in the first, or had him early on.
People didn't watch that whole fight, the kickboxing fight they were referencing.
I
They
had
see
to
the one
tell
knockout.
even the reporters.
Yeah.
After my last fight, I had to tell them like, look,
Watch
go
the
do
fight.
your homework.
Yeah, yeah.
And I asked them. It's like, how many of you guys watched the fight? I think like 5 people put their hand up. I'm like, exactly. And here you all talking all this shit, and you ain't even watched the fight yet.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be journalists.
They could have stopped that fight.
Oh no, the referee saved him.
That's what I'm saying.
The referee saved him, definitely, and gave him like a fucking 15 count. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this is Brazil, so.
Oh yeah, a little home court advantage.
You know what he
Okay,
did.
fair enough. So you're in there, you're feeling it. You don't feel the power that crazy. You're feeling super confident.
Even when he touched me,
You felt it.
it was not like, I felt it, but it wasn't like, I felt scarier. He's knocked me out before, obviously, but I felt scarier. Like,
Yeah.
and even in boxing, one of my boxing fights was the one where he hit me and it felt like a 2x4 hit me in the face. And I was like, ooh, don't get hit by that again.
Yeah.
This fight wasn't like that. I was not willing to take damage, but I was willing to be in the fire.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
willing to trade,
Yeah.
it looked like.
Yeah.
Like, because you were stepping in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was a moment, I don't know, man, there was a moment where when you started taking him down and you were, what is it, the third round?
Yeah, third round I took him down,
When the
dominated.
wrestling. And
Yeah.
first, let me tell you something. In the crowd, in that moment, nobody expects you to dominate wrestling. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's not the expectation,
Yeah.
myself included. But when we see, and he continued to try to get up, you leaning on, bring him back down, using
that.
all these different leg.
Draining his enthusiasm. You drain the enthusiasm. So, and also for me, people don't understand.
The kick where you lifted
Oh,
it
that
up
was
like
so
that.
sick, bro. That was so sick,
Bro,
dog.
was fire.
shout out to GSP. I remember, in that moment, I was just like, do the GSP. Boom.
And got
then I
right
just
back in there.
Bah,
Yeah.
bah. I wish I had more time to work. But again, good defense. He's durable. He's tough. But when I had him down, he couldn't get away from me, like the shackles. I had they call it the Dagestani handcuff, inshallah. You know the one they hold them, bah bah. But then I have my own where I get the cross grip and I'll beat him up and I could just transfer because bro, he couldn't get away. Feel this.
Yeah.
Try and get away.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's fine.
no, just get away.
That's
Just
good.
get away,
Just
dude.
get away. I'm in Dagestan. Let me out of Dagestan. Let me out of Dagestan.
Nah, but like I've got these fucking daddy long legs.
Yes.
Like, I hold people and they can't. He couldn't get away.
Yeah.
Even
You're
with
even
the
doing
grip.
it while striking.
Yeah, I'll just hold his control. It's like controlling the hands, making sure I know where his hands is. I was trying to step in with an elbow, but then sometimes he would flare his, which would make me hesitate. But I missed a couple. I got a couple, I'm pretty sure, but I missed a couple. But just controlling the hands, just so you know where his hands is, because those are his main weapons. He could still throw kicks and stuff, but then I knew how to check those. If I control the hands, I can just worry about the bottom half, check them, step back, whatever I need to do. Yeah.
Okay. So then take us through 5th round.
Fifth round. So fifth round.
Fourth, by the way, end of the fourth.
Yeah.
It looks like he's gassed.
It was.
It looked like he didn't want anything.
It's the same thing. It's the same. Last time when I fought him in kickboxing, it's the same thing. I whooped his ass in the second round. First round wasn't a draw, like he said. I whooped his ass clean. Second round, I whooped his ass even worse. And third round, he just got gusto. He recovered. He's a comeback kid. He recovers so well.
Got to give him credit.
Yeah, and then this time again, and I heard the speech today that his corner gave him, and it was a beautiful speech, you know? Like his corner just gave him this fucking motivating speech. But I was like, okay, you have to be in this. You have to focus. And I was, but my leg wasn't focused.
Right.
My leg. And it's a great game plan from them because of what? I have that footwork. You can't touch me if I don't let you.
Yeah.
So what? Invest early. And he did and hit the nerve perfect. I don't think that was the plan. Maybe that was the plan was just to deaden the leg or whatever, but he hit the legs early and then that way my wheels weren't working. So if my wheels aren't working, I'm a stationary target. I'm easy to hit.
So in the 5th round, you feel the wheels aren't turning. You feel him come out with way more aggression than the end of the 4th, where you're stalking him at the end of the 4th. He's backing up.
I wanted to take him down in the 5th, but then again, with this compromise,
You couldn't
it was hard.
shoot.
I was about to double leg or single leg and drag him down or run the pipe, but it wasn't. I felt like it didn't have the same. Also, breaking news. I was gonna pull out of this fight early on.
No.
Last time I fought in New York, 230, I was gonna pull out of that fight with 3 weeks left. But then with Brunson, because my knee, this knee that time, but then I had cortisone injection. I took a whole 5 days off, nothing. No, nothing. 5 days off. And then it just got better. I came over to MSG and I dominated. This time is from the last fight with Cannonier. I hurt my PCL.
Yep.
And that's the thing that keeps your knee from going backwards.
Yep.
And early in camp, I had some problems. So there was a bit, how many weeks? Maybe like, 3 weeks, I just did boxing. Boxing and grappling, no kicking. So sparring, I would just put boxing gloves on and I'll spar my teammates and I'll tell them no kicks, just so they give this a chance to heal. And it healed quite well. I was taking, eventually, towards the end of camp or towards like halfway, I was taking leg kicks from Carlos, checking them. He's the hardest kicker in the gym.
Yeah.
But so I was going to pull out early on, but I was like, nah, I want to get this done because I'm a prideful man.
Yeah.
I'm a prideful man. I'll be damned if people say I'm scared of this guy because I know I'm not.
Yeah.
And I knew I wanted to fight. Also make a point to fight 3 times this year as a champion. I wanted to make a point because every time you fight, bro, it's like you put the shit on the line. And I'm not going to be this guy who just parades because, when you get the belt, you fight once a year, then you have fucking how many months of just, I'm the champion. And then you can just have that long reign as a champion. Oh, then he's been champ for this long. Nah, I'm young right now.
Yeah.
I'm healthy.
You want to eat.
I want to eat. I'm fresh. I want to make money. So I put it on the line and I wanted to make sure to fight 3 times this year. So I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did at MSG. And I'm glad I did it with my teammates as well and brought the whole squad with me. Like, the whole thing is a beautiful, beautiful story for us.
And they did well, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great seeing.
Even Brad was honestly on, bro. Brad was fucking on backstage, but he had his own things to deal with. But Carlos, beautiful. He set the tone, bro.
And Dan?
Blackjack. Dan, he's a psychopath.
Bro.
He's a psycho.
Bro.
His whole shit's fucked up.
Did you explain what he's talking about? There's a moment.
The guy he's fighting is he's had like how many? He's from Peru. He's a Peruvian prince or something. He's a leg lock specialist, right? He's had like 3 knee bars in the UFC. So he goes at Dan right straight. That's why he starts done the butt scoot and all that jiu-jitsu shit, the butt on butt touch.
Pull guard. Yeah. The bump up. The bump up.
That's how Andrew fights now.
Bump up.
Yeah, exactly.
Double guard is dangerous.
The double guard. Double pull guard.
He was trying to bump off Dan.
Yeah.
He got him in the first round, I think.
That's what Uncle Joe does when he's in Thailand. Love you, Uncle Joe. He almost fucked me up in the fight. I ain't gonna lie. He grabbed my head. He goes, that was really funny, and then just held me there. I'm like,
But he's a strong.
Let me out of Dagestan.
He's a strong Italian man, that guy. Nah, but he so the guy holds his leg, gets his leg. I think he had him in the ankle lock. So many different
he had
attempts.
an ankle lock with a completely straight
No, he had an ankle lock at one point, and then he had a knee bar, and then Dan's sitting there, and you see homeboy like pulling,
cranking.
Cranky. I thought it was done.
and then you see him do this. You see him do this.
Bro.
Like, and Dan, I saw Dan just chilling there, like,
just waiting.
During this part in the fight, me and Mark looked at each other like, yo, Dan's not reacting.
Isn't that
So
supposed to
is
hurt?
he actually doing anything at this
it
point?
was. Nah, so Dan, and even David told me after the fight, because Dan did an interview with Stylebender, and when I was watching the fight, I was like, this reminds me of Dan's debut, because Dan fought this guy who's a leg lock specialist. Same thing, ankle locks, everyone in the UFC. And Dan fought him. The guy took his legs, and Dan's bendy. He's bendy as fuck. He's so flexible. And he was able to beat the guy and fuck him up from that position, and then eventually finished him. But David said in that interview, Dan said to himself at his UFC debut in Auckland, if this guy gets to my legs and he cranks, Dan made an agreement with himself to just let it go. Like, okay, he's going to break my legs. Cool. No, he's a psych. I've been saying this for so long. People think I'm joking. I know Dan. When you train with someone for so many years and you hang out with them, you know them on a different level. He's a psychopath, like the New Zealand psychopath. So yeah, his shit's fucked up. I don't know what it is,
Like
but
his
I know
knee, his ankle?
knee, ACL, all that. He's walking around today. He's fine. And he was on one this morning. I won't even get into that.
What do you mean?
But,
What do you mean?
No, I can't.
He was
but
hyped?
he's just hyped. He's
excited?
super hyped
Yeah,
this
yeah.
morning. Yeah, he's on his way
City,
back to
baby.
New Zealand now.
Yeah,
But
get him back
but
before he gets in trouble.
see him on top of the Empire fucking State Building. But yeah, so his whole shit's fucked up. He didn't tap. He just sat there, just like, cool, my shit's fucked or whatever.
Emotionless. Absolutely
and he's
nothing.
just cold, bro.
Yeah.
And then gets up, stabs the guy. But the guy, I mean, he's
He
a good
didn't want
fighter.
to smoke, bro. He
On
got
the
hit
feet,
with
he
a
didn't
couple.
want,
Yeah.
And Dan stabs you. Even in training, you're supposed to do a light to your sparring
You don't
partners.
do like. I see y'all go at it, bro. I see y'all go at
Me
it.
and Dan have some pay-per-view fights, bro.
Yeah, locked in the gym still. Yeah.
Jeff's got all the video.
Jeff,
Was that
roll
like-
it up?
Was that like a kick to the liver?
Yeah,
like,
the liver. Yeah, so or
Okay.
either to the sternum or to the liver. The liver's right here.
Yeah.
So he'll make us toward like a spear. Just pull it up and then boom, jam it right through. And you'd be surprised. All right, you ever been liver shot before? Boxing.
Boxing.
I-
Only
I
time I
call-
got
But you
sat
feel
down.
you feel the
Yeah.
pain. It's like it's an
Let
involuntary
me put it this
body
way:
response.
it's the only time I got sat down where I sat myself. Like
Yeah.
I've been hit hard, just kind of sparring, and then I'd be like, "Oh, chill."
Yeah.
But with the liver, I got hit, and I was like, "All right, we good."
Yeah,
I took 2 steps, and then I go hold the fuck on.
Yeah.
So my
It's like
cousin
that
did that to me.
Kill Bill
Playing
shit.
around.
Like take 5 steps, and then you
And
But
then you're
it's an involuntary body response. Your
Yeah.
whole body just shuts down, and it's just like protect everything. So your body just like it. I've had it before, so I know what the feeling is like.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dan stabbed him, and then he got back up. And I was like, "Come on, ref! If he goes down again, I'm glad the ref called a fight."
Yeah,
because
you could see that he didn't want it after that. But it was cool to see Dan get that dub.
yeah,
man.
same. And then the post fight on the mic, ooh,
Yeah.
it was fire.
Yeah. So this is good, man. So good. I know you guys are big on team and everything like
Yeah.
that. So okay, so the question everybody wants to know: do you want the smoke again?
Yes,
course.
that's the question.
So I saw during the lead up to the fight, he goes, "I bet you." Oh, he speaks like Frankenstein, by the way.
Yeah, he looks.
Nah, his head looks like the Easter Island. Block. They call him hands of stone, but you got a head of stone. I'll tell you that. But I break bricks, man. I'm telling you, I can break bricks. But yeah, he said like, "Oh, I don't think he's gonna want an immediate rematch." I'm like, "Fuck, he doesn't know me.
Yeah,
I'll fight you until I beat you."
yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'll be 60. I'll come to your favela. I'll knock on your fucking tent door with my walking stick and be like, "Yo, you and me right now. Like, we need to go." Because that's just me. I don't give a fuck. Even if it's just one, cool. I beat you.
How
I know
long
I
you-
could beat him.
How long you want to give it to let your body heal? I'm worried for you. This guy looks like
know.
Sagat from Street Fighter.
I'll fuck him up.
I don't like
I
any
can't.
of it.
Nah, but okay, so I gotta get this fixed. I gotta get something else fixed.
What else you gotta get fixed? What else you gotta fix?
I keep these things away from the media because they like to run with it. So I don't want to. It's not because of you guys. I don't.
Yeah,
wanna
don't
give
say
you
what you
that.
I'm just curious
Yeah.
how much time you thinking.
I definitely want to watch Perth as a fan. And then
That's
probably
Volk's fight.
Volk's
Yeah.
fight. So Volk's fighting Islam Makhachev
Yeah.
for the lightweight belt.
That's amazing.
Well, honestly,
Yeah,
people
that's
underestimate
gonna be-
Volk. I'm telling you,
Not
he's
over here.
different.
I
I,
don't
know you
think
guys
he's-
don't. Other people
No.
are stupid. Because, again, people
That guy
just
drinks
listen
his
off the
own
hype.
pee on purpose.
Yeah.
Bubbler. There's nothing that can stop that man.
Nah, but yeah, I want to watch that as a fan and just chill. And then yeah, we'll see what happens. But this is the main thing I want to get fixed first.
Now my question is, the time is important because is he going to fight again before he fights you, or is it going to be immediate rematch?
That should be me. Hold up. I didn't think about that. I mean, even if
And are you worried if he fights someone else?
and he loses, I'm thinking about that right now.
Look,
I'll
what-
probably still fight him. I'll probably just fight
You
him.
wanna
Fuck the-
fight
It's
him
not the
first.
belt. I'll beat him.
That's
I'll
what I
fight
was
him.
thinking.
Yeah.
I literally, I was just going through that in my head. I haven't actually thought about that, but I think even if maybe I had surgery, not that I would, maybe or need it,
Right.
but if I did, and he fought someone else in the interim, and then lost the belt to that guy, I'll probably just come back and fight him.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah,
Because
I can beat him.
I know you can be. All right, why do you feel more confident?
Like,
Because
I
I've
have,
been in
like-
there with him too many times now, and
Yeah.
I've also taken his best shots in different gloves. I took him down. I controlled him. I know what to do now because I compromised his legs early, but then he compromised mine as well. But he just did his. It's like if I hit his perineal nerve, we wouldn't be having this discussion.
Right.
It would have been different.
Right.
He would have been good. If in another parallel universe, all that kind of shit. But yeah, he just did it better, and I just know I can beat him. I know I have his number, but again, he just somehow gets it done because he's
Is
a
there
comeback
more
kid.
confidence knowing you took his hardest shot in 4-ounce gloves and it didn't drop you?
Yeah. There was sometimes I was willing to stand closer. I pushed. I was right there, something in his face, hand fighting.
Yeah.
Because I was right there, and I'm like, oh, I can see things. I was fast.
Is
I
that
was
what you were
strong.
most worried about before the fight? Is his hands?
I was worried. Yeah, it was. He's got good shots. He's good right hand, good jab. Stuck me with it a couple of times. Knee as well. There was one knee I remember, like it got really close.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
that
I
was
remember
really
that
close. I can't remember if I don't think I shot or something. Maybe I went for a body jab. I think I went for a body jab and he shot the left knee up, and I was like, okay, that's close.
Was that after you somersaulted? Which
Before.
That
That shit was fire.
that was
That was just automatic breakdance instinct. You
that
know
was
what I mean?
so fucking cool. I know
Yeah.
your foot left you or whatever, but that
Yeah.
shit looked cool.
Nah, cause thank you, but for me, when it happened, what are you gonna do? Lie on the ground?
Yeah.
Cause then I'm just a sitting duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as I fell down, this is what freestyle comes into play. So as a dancer, freestyling is a skill, and you can really train yourself how to freestyle, how to actually let your body just roll with the flow. So as I fell down, I could have done the old butt scoot,
Yeah.
like every other MMA fighter. But then as I was falling down, I was like, ooh, breakdance, boom. And I backwards rolled, and I got up, and I was like, okay, here comes a flying. As I was upside down, I knew there's a flying knee or something coming, but he didn't throw it, but he stalked me, and I was able to still get out of dodge. I still haven't watched the fight. I will watch it.
You just watch highlights?
I saw things on Instagram and
Yeah.
whatnot, and I'm happy with the way it looked, the way it went. But yeah, I just wish I got the win. But
You were
again,
very close.
Yeah.
It was
5 seconds in the first round, 3 seconds in the first
Bro,
round.
I'm
like
telling
you
you,
said.
I will fuck this guy up. But again, he's got bragging rights. He's beating me.
Yeah.
So he can have all that. But
Is it weird? As we've seen your profile grow, obviously.
Yeah.
Now your fights are House of Highlights, Bleacher Report. How does it feel? Is it like fucking infuriating when you're seeing the fight highlights of a fight you lost right after?
not really. No, not this one. No. But for me, fucking these at ESPN did me dirty.
what they
Bro,
do.
Yeah, you
that shit
saw
was
that.
fucked up.
I was like, okay, I was talking to DC after the weigh-ins, and then I was talking about the first fight, and then they pull up highlights of the first fight. I'm like, okay, watch this bit, and they pretty much just show like, I think 20 seconds of just his shots,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, you ain't slick. Fuck you, Mickey.
The 8 times that he got tagged in that fight, he was talking about like, yo, I struck him all these times. And then they showed the only 8 times that he got hit.
Because I was trying
And
to talk
it's
about how I was skinny back then, and I got all these angles on him, and I was cracking them. But now, if I get those angles on them, it's different. And I was like, okay, watch these highlights, and it was just like,
Yeah, they set you up.
All right, we're gonna take a break real quick so I can tell you guys about Culprit underwear. You see this brand new pack? This is the best underwear on the fucking planet. Look at this. Soft, huh? Rub it against your face. It's comfortable, it's breathable. It is truly the best underwear that you can possibly buy. And the new year is coming. You should ring it in by getting all new underwear. Stop fucking around with them dirty, cheap, generic draws that you got. Get yourself high quality Culprit underwear, okay? That's the move. Your balls will be comfortable. So go to culpritunderwear.com and use the code FLAGRANT at checkout to get 25% off your order. That's draws, a quarter off. That's a thigh for free. Culpritunderwear.com. Use the code FLAGRANT at checkout, 25% off. Let's get back to the show. All right, guys, we're gonna take a break real quick so I can tell you about extra wallets. I promise you're using the wrong wallet if you're not using this. It's probably this thick. You look like Costanza and Seinfeld. It's throwing off your posture, causing all kinds of health problems. This thing, quick card access. Look at that. Bah! You see that? All your cards right here. Everything you need at your fingertips, and key tracker features. That means if you lose your wallet, which I do all the time, you do all the time, we all do all the time, you just call it. It works with Google Home, it works with Alexa, it works with Siri. You will never be late because you're looking for your wallet again. No more missed trains, no more missed nothing. Also, this offers RFID protection. Again, I don't know what that stands for, but it's the boop boop. It's skimming. This protects you against identity theft and skimming. It is the only wallet you need. It is the best wallet you can buy. And if you go to extra.com, you get up to 35% off site-wide with the promo code FLAGRANT. Again, extra.com, up to 35% off with the promo code FLAGRANT. Now let's get back to the show.
Do you think that he was concerned about your power? Or surprised by it?
Surprised, yes. Because, I saw his eyes when I hit him.
Yeah.
It's like he got hit in the, if I believe they call it GB20, it's like right here behind
Under
the ear.
ear.
Yeah, you start bleeding.
Yeah, it started bleeding. I mean, made his ears cry blood. And then, boom. And then he comes back up, and I went for uppercut, and I pulled it back, and I was like, oh shit, boom. I kind of wish I threw the uppercut.
I wish you threw more
Yeah,
uppercuts. That was the
wish.
thing I was waiting for.
Yeah, I wish I threw that and I threw the hook. But
the uppercut is dangerous against a guy like him who likes to throw that hook.
Yeah, but he was hurt. So when it was a good fake and then hook, but then referee Mark just jumped right in.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. And you see his he's like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Even when he got
felt
up for the
that.
second round, he was still kind of wobbled.
He was a little bit,
But
yeah.
he's just, again, comeback kid. Is that fucking, I don't know what they have in the fucking jungle.
Would you wrestle more next fight, you think?
I will take less leg kicks and definitely wrestle more. They know I can wrestle. I can wrestle. Trust me. All these, they're fucked. It's so easy. It's not easy. Wrestling's hard. Training for wrestling is hard.
Yeah.
You
The
put your
wrestling
body.
cardio is different too. I've noticed that with fighters. Like
Exactly.
there'll be guys that the strikers on the feet can fight 20 rounds. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They get caught in a
Well,
grappling situation.
Because your muscles are contracted
Constantly.
You're holding.
minutes.
Yeah, you're just like in different positions, squeezing.
Hard as
and then
you can.
lactic acid just builds up, and then eventually your arms get tired.
Did you
So
think you were going to choke him out at one point?
When I was on the ground, I was trying to find the neck.
I saw you try to put in
hooks.
the-
I put the
Yeah.
hook him up, and then he got the leg out, and I was like, okay, cool. And I was listening to my corner. It was hard to hear my corner a little bit in this. Maybe it was MSG. I don't know. But I was trying to listen for my corner, but I couldn't hear.
Son, it was MSG. You guys brought more energy to MSG than the Knicks do. Every single fucking night. That shit was nuts,
You
bro.
actually calmed it down at one point. The start of the second round.
that was
I was
sick.
like, yeah, chill.
Yeah.
What was
Nah,
that?
they're getting too excited. I'm like, chill.
Well, 'cause you
chill,
almost
chill.
finished them at the end of the
I'm
first.
like,
Everybody
yo,
wanted
let
blood.
me work. Let me work. Please
Yeah.
let me work. I was trying to work, but when I was trying to get the hooks in, I was looking for the finish a little bit, so I was trying to find the neck, but I didn't want to rush anything.
Yeah.
Because I know if I've made that mistake in training, many times when you rush something and then you end up in a bad position.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, be systematic, be diligent, and be smart. So again, I just drained his enthusiasm, drag him down, whoop him, whoop him. He tries to get up, drag him down, whoop him. And I did that, I controlled him for like fucking almost the whole round.
The whole round, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Life. We all have things that disappoint us.
Yeah.
You seem to handle disappointment well.
I've had bigger disappointments in my life.
How do you handle disappointment?
Much bigger disappointments. Like, bro,
Especially at this level.
I've had people die who I really care about. And again, life goes on. I reflect over it. It comes in waves. But then life moves on. Time always just keeps ticking. It don't stop for nobody. So I'm just, I think people expect me to handle it the way they would.
Yeah.
So they think I'd be like in the shadows right now, like
sad and
I'm like, yeah, and everyone else who care about me do. You know, I saw a few people like message me that or comment that.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's fine. This is life. Like, look, even if he had like destroyed me 5 rounds and then killed me at the end or flatlined me, I'd have down spirits, of course. I'm human, but it sucks to lose. Don't get me wrong. I love winning. But I'm still grateful. Like, people don't understand. I'm so grateful for everything that. If you watch the last episode of Stylebender, the episode 3 of the fight week, we brought Tojo in this fight week, who was one of the OGs from New Zealand when it comes to fighting, like martial arts. So he and Lolo were part of they formed Balmoral Liga, who trained Eugene, Doug Viney, Ray Sefo. I think Mark Hunt went to spar them a few times, so he was around that era. So those guys. So Tojo was at the house with us. Or he was at the hotel, but he came to the house for the dinner. And man, roll the clip. You have permission to roll the clip at this part.
I want to introduce Master Tojo. He's part of the reason that we're able to be here today.
When we first started in Balmoral, we wanted an Auckland title. It's ended up here. Besides being able to go to shake hands with the ghosts of Madison Square, of all the champions that have gone prior to these ones. Thank you.
There's a beautiful speech Eugene gave, and then Tojo gave a speech, and you see Mike in the background, Mike Ango, my boy. He's a Cancer as well. I'm half Cancer, half Leo. So he's like,
choking up.
and I'm there like,
You feel it though.
oh, bro, the whole I express it. So it was just the whole moment, man. And even there's something I posted the other day. There's a picture. Sorry, hold up 2 seconds. With Dan. This is 2016. Dan's had 5 fights in the UFC, albums on live.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
See the talent.
I'll show you guys.
Yeah.
You can pass it to Akash.
Oh, wow.
That's 2016.
Keep scrolling if you want to see some cool stuff, right?
Wait, is that Ash?
Hey, you're gonna be upset if you scroll to the left.
Oh, that's Kai and Ash?
Yeah, no, not Ash.
mean,
That's
Volk?
Volk, yeah, that's Volk.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So that's even Volk was about to make his debut then. Dan's already had 5 fights in the UFC. I was 2 years away from making my debut, and Kai was about to be on the Ultimate Fighter, I believe. Yeah. I'll show these guys as well. So see, like, and this is a small group of fighters from New Zealand and Australia, or the Anzacs, who haven't really, we have never had any kind of backing from the government like other sports. And look where we are.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really get to go. I can't go to Times Square anymore.
Yeah.
But my face was all over Times Square. My name, Adesanya, all up in lights in Times Square.
Yeah.
All up in lights in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
And it's just like, fuck, I'm grateful. Like, what a life. That's why I say that's one of my things I always say, what a life.
There's a thing that happens, I think, sometimes when you approach disappointment is you feel love from people that don't always show it, you know? And when you're winning, there's tons of love.
Fake.
But it might not necessarily be the love from someone who like truly cares. And sometimes through disappointment, you find out how much you actually care about someone. Like I told you earlier, like Duval texted me this morning, 9 o'clock. He goes, man, why am I really sad that Izzy lost?
I feel that, man. That touches me.
But when you're dominant, right? When you're so dominant like you are, you don't give us an opportunity to feel what it's like when it doesn't go your way, right? And now all of a sudden you have it. So there's like this, I wonder if there's this weird silver lining to a moment like this. Though it's incredibly disappointing, you also get to see how much people care about you.
Yeah.
Whereas
I'll be
before,
honest, like you watch when Bruce Buffer's announcing me, my lips go, fuck him.
Yeah.
Because he got booed and I got cheered, but I was just like, I don't give a fuck him. So you read my lips.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, nah, it's not about that. I'm focused on this guy right now.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I can bask in all that. And I'm getting so much love. People are like, oh, he won the fans back. I'm like, my real fans never left.
Yeah.
My real fans never left.
Yeah.
No matter what I did, whether they thought a way about it or whatever, they fuck with me. They fuck with me. So
This is Avengers.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he does a good job with that. You see the whole war. You see the whole story. This is a battle.
The next fight is Endgame.
I said, but honestly, like,
You know what I mean?
what did I say? I said, this is, I think it's maybe because I watched a lot of TV as a kid.
Well, I have a theory on this. I think it's anime.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
And I think that the anime, the hero's journey that you watch, I'm like obsessed with story now.
Protagonist.
Yes.
In my own story.
Exactly.
Even when he came to the weigh-ins and he wore that fucking turkey helmet and the face paint. I was just like, yo.
Yeah, what'd you think of that?
He makes the perfect villain.
Yeah.
Perfect
He's-
fucking.
yeah, Red Skull.
What's her name? She said my woman says she's like he looks like the thing of Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It helps he doesn't speak English that well either.
Yeah.
Because even if he's trying to win me over, I'm like, it's not working.
I was looking at y'all like it was Rocky 4 when y'all faced. I was like, God damn, it's a big motherfucker, man.
Bro, you wait till I drop the next one for my my episodes because I love trolling with these people.
Why? What?
Like, cause like I think even I haven't watched all the embeddeds yet, but when the embedded cameras are around, I was just like, I'll tell them when to film, and I'll be on the pads like. for the last one before the weight cut,
Hilarious.
and then on the weigh-ins, you see me on the scale. I get up there and I'm just like,
Oh, so you were faking it?
Fugazi. Oscar goes too.
Yeah.
So it was fun for me, just like reading all these comments and then like seeing all these experts. DC almost fucking ruined my shtick.
What he do? He's
like
faking it?
He's like, "Were you messing around up there?" And I kind of just danced around it a little bit. But yeah, and for me, it's just fun to like fuck with people because they think this shit it is real. But like you can, I don't know, I'm a troll sometimes.
Yeah.
It was fun, but I'll put that out eventually.
Is it? I think you've always viewed yourself as an underdog, as long as I've known you.
Yep,
Right.
I am.
Like
I was surprised they had me as a favorite in this fight.
I wasn't, but
I was
Okay.
like, come on.
Did you prefer being an underdog?
Yes.
well, I guess what I'm interested in is that like now you're back to your comfort zone.
Exactly, being the underdog.
Yes.
I like when my back's on the wall. I like when people doubt me. I like when I got the chips and the dip. You know what I mean? Because like I've always thrived in that position. Even for this fight, I like with people, all the experts. You want some more?
Yeah.
Easy. I like when the more.
There we go.
Easy. Let me see that. You want some more? I got you, brother. Thank you. But yeah, I like when all the experts are like, oh, he's already knocked him out before. Can he do it again? Will he do it again? Ooh, let me see that.
Son, where's the drip
brother.
tips?
So this fight, I didn't have time.
Oh, come on, bro.
I didn't have time. I promise you. I would not.
bro.
Hey, Jeff knows. Jeff knows. I was trying to get it done.
I couldn't
I'm
wait.
glad you called them drip tips too.
Son,
that's fucking beautiful.
Thank you, brother. That's
Oh my god.
That's gel. There's no stickers. That's
That's
actual.
so fucking tight.
Gel.
So now that you're here, yo, how do you guys feel about the
think it's
paintings
just
of nails?
Wild gay. That's what I think. All this guy and I talk about is fucking, but you don't think you think it's heterosexual? I've been trying to fuck this guy since I met him.
Drag you to the back right
Yeah.
now.
I don't threaten me with
Keep
a good
that
time.
same
Oh my God.
energy, bro.
Drag you.
I'll meet you there.
You talking about how I'm addressed? Drag? I'll borrow Al's nails.
Hey, son, bro.
On the pivot, what's his name? Channing. When I pulled up, he
Yeah,
was like,
the pearls.
what-
That's where the pearls were
I
at.
was like, but he kind of pushed back a little. I was like, yeah, like what? Diamonds are a girl's best friend. But I see all these rappers rocking diamonds. Who says they're for girls? I was
you
like, they
looking
look good
good.
on black
Dan looks
skin.
good.
Thank you.
Dan
I'm like,
look good.
I dress how I seen this meme ages ago. I still have it on my Instagram. It's Jackie Chan wearing like a crop top. And it says, nobody can tell you how to dress when you can whoop everybody's ass. I'm like, whoa, I mean, what are you going to say about me? My masculinity?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Question my
You're the
masculinity.
Stylebender, bro.
Exactly,
Let's go.
You know, fucking in English, like bender is like what's slang for gay?
Bender
Yeah,
is?
yeah. I see it
Gender
on,
bender?
what do they call it on in-betweeners? Oh, you bent, man. Are you fucking bent?
Yeah.
What? I'm like, okay. And even people call me that sometimes. And they think it's gonna get to me, bro. I'm like, bro, if you know what I've taken down in my past.
Yeah, okay. Speak on it.
Nah, I
Bunch of
won't.
men.
Hey, man, I'll be
Actually, we actually know. That's how big they were.
There was a time. There was a time.
Everybody.
I lived in a small town at one time. And, hey,
Tolu.
beggars.
Tolu.
Oh my god.
Yo, is that how
a
New
good
Zealand
callback.
chicks take the facial? Do they just go?
I'm dead. I'm deceased. Hold up. I'm gone. I'm gone. That's a kill off. That's a kill off. Oh my god. Oh my god.
If New Zealand chicks don't get the hot for the facial, bro, they not about it. They not about that life, man. Imagine you're about to let it rip.
That's a meme. Oh my god. That's a fucking meme, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Schultz.
Hey, we out here. We out here.
Now.
Okay, talk to us about.
Well,
Talk
they're
to
gonna
us.
start doing it like that now.
They better. We trendsetting out here. Talk to us about Volk and Islam, man. Give us some insight on that.
Okay, so Volk used to be a fat guy.
Yeah.
Like big boy, brawly, played rugby. And thing is, when you walk around with that kind of body mass for years, you develop a different kind of muscle
That old man shit.
density. Exactly.
yeah.
But even with Volk, I've tried to hold him down. I'm not the greatest wrestler. But even with my frame and my leverage, it's hard to hold him down. He finds a way back up.
Really?
Yeah. And he even finds a way to get inside on me sometimes, even striking. A lot of times.
He's crafty.
Crafty,
Yeah.
veteran. His inside leg kick, his jabs, his hand control, all that shit. He's crafty. And Islam is great. Trust me. These daggy boys, they know what they're doing. They have their own pedigree, and they're great. But again, I'm biased. Of course they're going to say that because it's my boy, but I truly, gun to my head, I could bet, fuck. Like, honestly, I could bet my whole house on it.
Oh, speaking of betting, if you're going to bet, do it at betonline.ag and use the promo code Flagrant, and they will match your initial deposit with a deposit bonus of 50% up to $1,000. That means if you deposit $1,000, they'll give you $500 for free. Betonline.ag, promo code Flagrant. Hit it!
I believe it.
Take this off.
Yeah.
It's starting to get soft.
Hey, yo.
Not like me, though. Hey, yo. Fast forward. Nah, but, yeah, Volk is just different, bro. Volk is just the kind of guy that even when he cuts weight, the amount of weight he cuts, for him to have the cardio he has
Crazy.
in the later rounds, Jordy will tell you, the fight dietitian will tell you, it's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Like, different. And the man's different. He's just, I get so much, every time I do, so a spider circuit, right?
What's that?
It's the last, like, it's a Sunday workout. We do it on the day we fight, and we try and time it with the either American time or wherever we're fighting the time. So it's the worst fight of your life. There's a clip of him, might have been on my channel years ago, where he like just dumping everyone in the last round, and then the timer went off. He kept on dumping people, and they were like, time. Every time I do my last round, I always, whenever it's time to go, like, he goes, walking in. People just walk in. You're like, yep, boom, double leg. Yep, boom, double leg. I try and emulate him. He's so inspiring to me in so many different ways. And just seeing the way he's just blossomed as a champion, as a person, and standing in his own light, 10 toes. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, talk your shit.
Yeah.
Like after his last fight, he pretty much went, all of you get your shit together. If you want to shoulder the strap. If not, you can all fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to lightweight. So yeah, I like the fact that he's being himself right now, but he's different, man. He's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's striking as well. Like striking
That's
is
the thing that was so impressive to me, man. Because Max, first of all, I love Max, and he's
Likewise, he's
I
a
was
man.
even talking to Volk. He's like, but bro, I like him.
Yeah, I do. No, he's a cool guy.
He's a cool ass dude.
I'm sure if we go to Hawaii, we link up. He likes anime. He can probably
Yeah.
teach me how to surf, whatever. But Max a cool guy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
but he said it. He's like, yeah, there's just something different, even with the striking, to see him make those adjustments, you know. And shout out to the camp, Eugene,
Yeah.
and like to
No,
create
also
that game plan.
Uncle
man.
Joe.
Uncle Joe wasn't part of that, but he was in Hawaii. He was looking for some lady boys, Joe. Come on, Joe. You know you like surprises. You know what I
Fucked
mean?
up by Joe, bro.
Joe. But Joe like it when a hooker holds the mitts. You know? We got to make Joe the most famous coach in the motherfucker.
He's a
But
jam.
I was excited.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break real quick because it's that time. It's that time to get your dick right. Ladies, help your man get his dick right. Fellas, help your man get his dick right with Blue Chew. It is one of the oldest, most beloved sponsors on Flagrant for a reason, because it helps all of us. It is a performance-enhancing drug of the best degree, and if you use the promo code Flagrant, you get your first month free. All you gotta do is pay $5 shipping to get your dick right. You know what my dick is without Blue Chew? It's like Muggsy Bogues right now. Not in his heyday with the Charlotte Hornets, right now. But I pop a Blue Chew, suddenly I'm 92 Alonzo Mourning out there, rookie year, you know what I mean? Fucking up the whole league, tearing up insides. BlueChew.com, promo code Flagrant. Get your first month free. All you got to do is pay $5 shipping. Now let's get back to the show. All right, guys, we're going to take a break real quick so I can tell you about Gamer Sups. Let me tell you something. This isn't just for you fucking dork-ass gamer losers who jerk off to these waifu cups, which they also sell and resell for $250 to $300 on eBay. Don't worry about that. The point is, I slept literally 90 minutes last night, came straight on a flight from Madison here. We did 2 podcasts today, and I didn't have coffee. I didn't have espresso. You know what I had? I had Gamer Sups. That's what I had. That's why I'm here giving you the utmost energy. I slept 1 hour. 90 minutes, hour and a half, 1.5 hours. And you can function as high level as me if you go to gamersups.gg. That's GAMERSUPPS, Indian spelling bee, .gg. And you'll get 10% off your order if you use that code Flagrant. That is gamersups.gg. Stop wasting your time with sugary energy drinks, stuff that doesn't have nootropics, stuff that tastes like shit, because Gamer Sups is 0 calorie, has nootropics, it's good for you, it's no sugar, it's no calories. Go do it right now. Let's get back to the show. Also, guys, I need to tell you about some dates I got. First of all, thank you, Madison, Wisconsin, Comedy on State. It truly is one of the best clubs in the country. We sold out every show. Thank you so much. Now, Caroline's this weekend, New York City. I'm performing. You've been begging me for a show for years. I'm headlining. We have already sold out the Saturday early shows. Limited tickets available on the other shows. That is this weekend, November 17th through the 19th. Then, December 1st, I'm going to be in Tempe, Arizona. It's at Arizona State University. I was concerned it was a college gig, and that meant it would be full of cucks, but it's not a college gig, so we can have real fun. December 1st, Tempe, Arizona. And January 14th, super excited about this, I'm going to be at the Wilbur Theater. We will sell these tickets out. You need to get them now. And January 21st and 22nd, I'm going to be in Vegas. I'm not supposed to announce that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Who cares? Get your tickets at akashsing.com. Now let's get back to the show.
How much do you cut? Because we were talking to Sterling, he cuts a lot.
He's a big boy. Oh, you see Sterling when he cuts and he's shredded, he looks like a bodybuilder.
It's crazy.
He said he drops
literally
like
just
30 or some shit like that, right?
So I'll do it in kgs. Start a camp, I was 97.8 or high 97s.
Let's get some.
That's 215 pounds.
215 pounds. Okay. Then when I'm in the swinger camp, I get down to like 94, 93.
206, 207.
Yep. So, light heavyweight. And then, yeah. So I'm glad I came to America 2 weeks early, because when I got here, I had to chop the oxtail, jerk chicken.
You know it. You know it.
In and out. Oh, no, In and Out. Sorry. What's the name?
Shake Shack.
Wendy's. Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Definitely went to Shake Shack as well. At the mall in Jersey. What else did I eat? A lot of things. I went deep. So that way, because my body's different. I just know when I get here, my body just knows. It's like, oh, fight week? It just starts to drop. So the first week we were here, I ate a little bit. I immersed myself in the culture, the American culture.
You gotta acclimate.
Exactly. When in Rome. Yeah. And then then the last, maybe I think from Sunday before fight week, and I told Jordy, all right, let's go. So I put all that aside, and I just went on Jordy's plan. And Jordy feeds you, bro.
Yeah.
Like I put a story up of what he was feeding me. I'm like, am I allowed this?
Yeah.
Like it's delicious. It looks good. It doesn't feel like I'm cutting weight. So I just trust the science behind it.
Yeah.
It might not taste like this chicken might not taste the same because there's no salt, because salt holds water and all that kind of shit. But he just makes it delicious. He makes it like beautiful.
Salt's overrated. See, I've been saying this for years. Okay?
I love salt. Don't get me wrong. But
He does that just to cut.
No.
Is it hard relinquishing control? In other words, okay. And
I'm easy.
How did you get there?
I think it's just growing up in Nigeria.
Wait, what do you mean?
You should know. Indian parents.
I think I know what you mean.
Indian parents,
and it's
same
not
thing.
even just your parents. It's everybody's your
Yeah,
parent. All
t-shirt.
your uncles and aunties,
Exactly.
everybody.
I got you.
Like we had capital punishment, all that kind of stuff. So for me, that's why I'm glad I didn't go to Thailand when I was 25 or 22.
Why? Because Joe would have fucked you? Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. We love you, Joe. Don't do nothing to me, Joe.
But not because when I was young, I was dumb, full of cum.
Yeah.
And I know I would have definitely.
We gotta talk about that.
Yeah. No.
We gotta talk about your weight loss tactics.
Oh, yeah. That's for fuck.
The biggest cap in history.
Fuck off.
That biggest cap in history.
Bro, okay, I'll
how
tell
could
you.
you lose enough cum that you make weight?
Well, there was some sweat involved.
I was gonna
Getting
say.
it out?
It wasn't just me. I had a partner, but
Okay.
I had a willing partner,
Who was
but
sparring with you that time?
Shout out to Joe. Always there when you need him.
I knew it was coming. No, but yeah, I mean, for the story though, like when she said it, that was the first thought that came to my head. I was like, oh, that one time I was like, okay, think of another story, because I didn't want to, this climate these days. You talk about that. Oh my God, I feel like so
You know how to light the internet on fire.
Yeah,
fight.
I
This
do.
guy will be quiet.
Nah,
for
but I
fucking
thought about it. I thought
the
about
whole
it.
camp. 7 days before the fight, every interview goes viral. Come on, son. Stop.
I did that.
Look at that. You just shot that shit down.
Jeez. Put that thing down.
That was magic, bro.
Real talk. That's scary.
Nah, but yeah, that was some sweat involved. But for the story, just when it came to my mind, I was like, and she's like, "Go on, you have to say it." I'm like, and then for me as well, it like whenever I have a thought in my mind and I feel like, okay, I don't want to lose to myself. I'm like, it's not. I'm just saying the truth. Just get it out, and it's funny. I was like, she's a good sport. She was cool. Yeah, she was really cool. So I was like, just say it out. So it was.
Oh,
Yeah,
she was feeling it, bro.
yeah, it was funny.
She
though.
was throwing rhythm, bro.
Rhythm.
Come on.
Let's not do that.
What? You don't think?
You're trying to make me
She was blushing too.
Nah,
she was
I'm
like,
good.
"Oh, you crazy? How much
Yeah.
I tried to digress, and I was like, "Wait, you really want to know?"
weight? There's one way to find out.
Well, there was sweat involved, but just you keep that out the story. That's
Right.
all,
Damn.
yeah.
Could you tell how many grams it was when it left you?
Nah, because I had I think how much did I have?
7 if she does it right. That's soul weight, right?
Like, do you sometimes you're like, it was only 2 grammer? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, at the time, I was really young. First of all, I was probably like 22, 23.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I was on that whole abstinence before a fight tip at the time, before I knew it was like a myth.
Huge load.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
so I,
Huge load.
so I know what it's like when I don't like. Right now, I haven't since last Sunday.
oh damn,
Yeah.
Fortnite.
I thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
a little
Oh, no,
longer
no,
than
no.
that. I thought it was gonna be a little longer than that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's different now. It's different. Oh, trust me, I've done
Welcome to
some
marriage, my boy.
Hey,
What fight are you preparing for?
nah, but like,
We'll see when I get home.
nah, but like, you know what it's like. If you don't,
Yeah.
if it fills up with that old baggage, then you get a lot of
I think you got like the cottage cheese coming out, bro. This shit just be dribbling like oatmeal.
You gotta squeeze the back. You gotta.
It was a cool story,
bro.
It was a funny story, so I'm glad I told it. But I'm just like, fuck. I'm glad I didn't get like backlash for it.
Because you left out the partner. You just said,
Yeah, I know, but it's a cool story if you just say it that way.
Yeah,
you know?
because we thought you
Yeah.
were jerking it out.
Was it why tell the truth when
The lie is
lie's
more
more
interesting.
interesting.
it wasn't really a lie, but I just left out the
The partner.
yeah.
But where is she now? Drowned?
Yeah, she passed away, dude. Waterboarding.
She's treading right now. So she's treading.
She'll tell you anything you want. Yeah, she's Han Solo, bro. She's frozen in the ice. She's quicksand. She's Indiana Jones, just her hat's floating.
So how long you got in the city, man?
So I was meant to stay till end of the week, but I think we're leaving on Wednesday.
Okay.
So I got hot ones tomorrow.
Okay.
oh
My
shit, that's gonna be great.
Someone else getting hot ones.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
I see
It's right there.
It was in his head. It's like, I gotta swing. I gotta swing. So I got that. I might do aerial as well.
Yes.
And just tap in, eat.
Yeah.
Might visit some establishments and help the.
Cut some more weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, not
you.
I think there's I don't know, man. I think there's so much to learn from like the grace that you've handled this with.
Yeah.
And
like I say, people aren't me.
yes.
They're not me. So they're looking at
yeah.
this from their lens. Like, if I was in his position, they wouldn't even fucking be in my position.
No. I don't think it's that. I think it's people really care about you.
Yeah.
And I think that you offer some consistency in people's lives that don't have consistency. right? So like you're somebody. It's almost like what Mayweather was, or like what LeBron was in a lot of ways, where we just looked at them. We're like, oh yeah, every year they get into the finals. Or Mayweather's like every time he's gonna fight. My life is inconsistent, but I know when I watch Mayweather, I can count on that guy doing it. So I think that they go, oh
He's
my
gonna win.
God.
He's gonna win.
Yeah, like so I think that they're
So shout out to
concerned.
Drake as well. I just saw the thing where he dropped 2 million. That's light work for Drake, but still 2 million is 2 million.
Let me ask you, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
That ain't his money.
I know, steak money. Steak's money. Yeah, but shout out to Steak as well. They love that. You know, they gave me like, I think 15 grand. Because some guy at the press conference was like, are you a lock in? We were something gambling. And I was like, I only fuck with Steak. So they just dashed me like fucking 15 grand for that.
As they should.
Thank you. I appreciate
All I'm trying
that.
to say is that people, I think they see the way that you're handling it, and I think it helps them cope with it.
Yeah, you cheered
Like
me
the
up.
way, real talk.
You cheered
I'm
me
When I
up.
saw you talk about it, it made me go, oh shit, my boy's gonna be all right.
It's like when
And he
your
still
dad
wants
gets
it.
hurt and he's like, no, we're okay. You know what I mean? Like as soon as he's scared, you're like, oh shit, I'm scared.
Or like when a baby falls down and you're like, oh, you okay?
That's exactly what's happening.
But if you don't give them that reaction, you're like,
You letting people know it's all right.
that's fine.
And then they take that into their lives and they go, oh shit, I'm gonna have disappointing things happen and I can handle that shit with
Bro,
grace.
there's some I've had worse things happen in my life.
Yeah.
Like literally worse things. I think people, like I said, people, if they put themselves in my shoes, they think, how would I handle if I was Izzy? Because even sometimes people were like, there was a fight when it might have been either the Romero fight or something where people were like, I got shit on so much and people were like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. But every time I talk, people are like, oh, are you? I'm like,
You need to apologize to him because the emotional roller coaster you put him on every time you fight, son. Like,
it's because he cares.
bro.
I don't like it, dude.
I know.
Dude, this guy is like unbearable to be around.
Yeah.
Did you see him after? Did you see him after the fight? There's a video of Joe Rogan. He's talking to Anik or something, and then Theo's right here, and then Schultz is right in the middle, and he's just going.
My brother.
It looks like he lost 2 million.
I love you, dog.
The other comics were laughing and like just joking around. I swear to God, I looked at them. I was like, y'all need to get the fuck out of the room. I'm not trying to have this swing.
Nah, that shit is
my baby.
It's crazy.
No, but here's
it's bad. It's to the point now where like if I'm going on stage, I can't watch the fight before.
Yeah, nah, it'll fuck you up.
I put it on
I
pause.
did
Like,
when you fought fucking Jan.
Yeah.
The fight finished literally 30 seconds before I went on stage. And those Mormons got the worst show in Salt Lake history. Let me tell you that. There was some animosity.
So about the tablets.
But it is weird how we get so invested because I know, not to the highest stakes that you go through, but I know what it's like to have a lot of pressure and have a lot of people believing in you and needing to like come through in a moment. Like no edits. You can't edit a fight. Right? This is what you do. You're on stage, completely different stakes. I don't want to compare the two, and I hate when comics go, oh, it's just like boxing. It's not like boxing.
The similarities, but I get what they mean. I compare us to strippers more.
Yeah, that's probably more like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's more of them get beat the fuck up. So I understand like the pressure that comes with it, and I swear to God, I think I get more anxious and nervous for your fights than I do my own shows. I know for a fact. You know me.
I get more anxious for my teammates' fights than my fights.
Yeah. I bet you'd be nervous to see me on stage. Than you.
Nah, I think you'd be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be nervous if you had a fight. If you did like a charity, you should. You should.
No.
What are you talking about? Fucking, you were talking some shit about Kyrie, weren't you? Kyrie.
Who? KD.
No, Kyrie.
Oh, I would beat the shit out of KD. Yeah, that's easy. No, that's easy. KD, that would be more difficult, obviously, because he's 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
I need some help with the leg kicks. You know.
But if you had a fight, I would definitely. If I was like, okay, it's just hoping the person's all right.
Yes.
Like I've talked about it when I watched Kamaru and Leon. When Kamaru was on his way to victory, I was like, okay, he's gonna beat him up this round or whatever. I take him down, and then okay, he'll be fine. But then when he got knocked out, no, and that Paulie was right next to me, and I was just like, no.
Yeah.
If I happened to Leon, same thing. I'd be like, no, because one of them got hurt badly.
Is that weird when you're friends with both of the guys?
No, weird. It's part of the game. This is it.
Everybody gets that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I even feel a little guilty, like
because it's part of it. It's part of it. It's just part of the game. So it's like I don't even if someone like some Brazilian friends of mine or fighters who I respect and I'm cool with, if they picked Poatan to win, I wouldn't be like, oh, how dare you pick that guy?
Yeah,
like, I get it. You know, it is what it is.
Can I be honest with you, bro? I'm really happy that you beat up Paolo Costa the way you did early.
Yeah.
Because That motherfucker's entertaining as hell.
I love him. On Twitter, you follow his Twitter?
Bro, he's amazing on Twitter.
Yeah.
He's funny, and I'm just glad we got that out of the way so that we can all come and we can enjoy
him. I follow him on Twitter. What did he say? He said, there was a tweet. He said, hold up. Is Israel grappling Israel? Lol. I retweeted it, but there's something else he said about give me my white belt back. And I'm like, bro.
That's him saying it.
Like, you can't. Like, I could give you an anal virginity back. As well with that white, but you can't take that shit.
Oh, I thought that was a compliment.
You can't get on fucked.
I thought he was being playful when I hear that.
I thought he was saying like you're better than a white belt.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, but I like him. If we had to fight again, I still whoop his ass.
No, I don't think he ever wants that smoke again, which is why I like.
But I'm cool. I'm not cool with him. I wouldn't. If I saw him, I wouldn't. It wouldn't be like when we fought. Like, what's up? I'd be cool if he came with that energy. I'd be like, come on, man.
We already know what happened.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do.
I'd assume he'd be cool, but also I think he's really funny. His whole shtick with USADA.
That's hilarious. The secret juice.
Secret juice. The juice.
Yeah.
And also, kudos to him as well for learning English.
Yeah.
A lot of these fighters, they don't get as big as they need to be because they don't learn English.
Yep.
And then to promote themselves and don't get to that level that they need to get. But he's done that and he's doing the work. So, shout out to Costa. It's not wine, but...
hey, man. Cheers.
Shout out to Costa.
Cheers,
Easy,
Costa.
easy.
Cheers. I can't cheers.
You're teaching them how to promote a fight.
Okay.
Like, you are single-handedly
that.
teaching them how to promote a fight.
I do my own interviews. I do trailers now for my fights. Each fight has trailers, the themes. Like I said, the hunter becomes the hunted. He has what everyone wants, supposedly. And I'm first in line, so he was hunting me. Now it's time to hunt him. And I'm going to do it different. I already have themes. Even there's this track. My boy Ike, the Garden Gnome, he played this on his playlist, and I Shazammed it. It's Tool. I don't know how to fucking pronounce the name. Hold up. P-N-E-U-M-A. Yeah. It's a 12-minute masterpiece, and it just crescendos so slowly. And I played it in the back. We're in the Knicks locker room, by the way. I was number 11. I was in number 11's space. But
Is that Brunson?
Probably a bum.
That might be Brunson.
Yeah.
But this track just like it starts off so slow. Is
that what you walked out to?
No, I walked out to the Saw theme because that was my theme for the fight.
Got you.
But I like this track because I'm gonna use this for some highlight or something later on. But this right here just got me ready for war. So how do you pronounce that?
Let me see.
Speaking of which, why no costume?
Costume is business. How you pronounce that? Hold up.
Nah, I need a better answer.
Numa?
What? It starts with a P. What's up with
but
English?
silent P, like pneumonia.
Okay.
It's important for some fighters to learn English. You know?
Yeah, thank you. No costume for this one. So
why?
Even someone said online like, when
I hope you didn't let them get.
No, it wasn't mine. No, this is me. For me, this is business. It was just like I did with Costa. I was like, it's just business. I'm walking out and I'm handling business. So it's not always I do that. For certain fights, I will just because, like, the fucking biggest fight of my life at the time, the Robert Whittaker fight, the first one, I walked out there, I did a fucking whole set, and then I showcased and showed out. But this one I knew was going to be different. I need my mind to be in a different zone. And that's why that Saw theme, when I hear that track, I feel violent, I feel evil, I feel bad intentions. You know what I mean? And I was walking out, I was fucking focused, bro. Like...
The only time I felt that energy in the garden, I was there for the Life of Pablo situation that he had in the garden. That's the only time I felt the garden erupt like that.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, it was so crazy. The lights dropped, the red comes on. Like, everybody felt something.
I'm not gonna lie, his music was good too.
Yeah.
It was like some primal.
Yeah.
I heard it in the back and I was like, oof.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
He does this thing when it comes out, he comes out.
That's the shit that's moving, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's beautiful. That's a gangster fucking entrance. And like I said, the costume, the villainy of it. But now I know I'm gonna fight him 2 more times. I'm gonna whoop him the next time, and then they're gonna be like a trilogy in the UFC. And we're gonna finish it off there.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm still here, bro. We still here.
Yeah, bro.
I know we still here.
There's a graciousness, like what you were saying before. Like I remember watching Conor lose that first time when he lost the belt, and there's there's a darkness in his loss. And I'm a Conor fan, but like
Yeah.
seeing that darkness made me sad, made me concerned for him.
Yeah.
And then seeing you, like, that's what you taught me, is like the confidence in your greatness. You know what I mean? Like you were great. You are great, and you're gonna continue to be great. Like when I fail, I get insecure where I'm like, man, my greatness is at stake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I see you fail, it's like, yo, I'm still great, and I'm gonna continue to be great.
Yeah, I'm not sure you can
well said.
because you're
Yeah.
in it, so you might not fully grasp how much people invest in you because you're so good at, like you said, telling your hero's journey, and how much they look up to you. And so when they invest and you lose and we're sad as fuck, and then we see how you handle it, we're like, oh shit,
It's
that's
fine.
how I should handle my.
It's really important. It lets you know that you can fail, and I think especially
It's life. You're supposed to fail if you don't.
But not a
dare
lot
to
of
be
people
great.
fail on like the big stage, right? Because they don't have the opportunity to be on a big stage.
Exactly.
And I think,
how do you think I got there? I did that by
Failure.
failing a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, don't do that again. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. Get there. Oh, don't do that again. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Get there. Oh, fuck.
But that shit is important because when now we're in this situation where it's like, okay, well, I might fail, but that's okay because that's what I'm gonna need to do to grow. Like there's that saying, like if you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough.
Exactly. No, you're not. You're not setting yourself the big enough goals to actually attempt. It's the attempt. That's the thing.
Also, you went after this. Like you could have tried to dance around. You could, you know what I mean? Like
I'm not.
you wanted smoke.
Like I love a fight. It's weird enough to say, but it's like I told Izzy backstage and Andre, my wrestling coach, I was like, I'm nervous but excited. It was a weird mixture of calm nervousness but excitedness, and whenever it would bubble up, I just breathe it back down, just let it cycle, and I was like, but I'm excited to get in there because I knew I was gonna be in a fight. It's been a while since I've been in a scrap. You know what I mean?
And I told you this a little bit before we started, but it's like there has not been too many people that have like been around, and it could be just a black thing, but like that have made me just like proud and like, oh my God, I go for this guy.
Yeah.
There's a few people. Mike Tyson, you know the feeling that
fight
Mike,
as well.
everybody just felt
The
like
pop,
Mike's
you hear
gonna
the
win.
pop every time Mike's on TV.
We're so proud to root for this guy, and then Mayweather, like after people stopped hating him, we just like, oh, I'm just proud of this guy because he's going to get the job done.
Yeah,
and it's like you're the only person after that it's like, I am so proud of this guy. And you're doing it in a better way because they have like stains on their like situations. Like, I'm so fucking inspired by you and proud of you, bro. It's so amazing.
Thank you so
like,
much.
I'm almost getting emotional. I swear to God, like you'll understand what you do for the
That's the
culture.
cancer, bro. He's a half cancer, bro. He feels it.
You don't understand what you fucking do for the
I
culture,
appreciate
bro.
that. Thank you, man. Nah, thank you. Nah, this is
good, man.
Honestly, I'm fine. Like again, it's just
Maybe there's maybe there's some beauty in this, man, because you know, I think it's sometimes very easy to be in the situation where you're in, where there's almost, it's very easy to develop an animosity because there's so many people trying to extract things from you. There's so many people trying to take from you, take from you. And now you're in a situation where they can't take from you and they just want to give to you. They're like, hey man, you're in a situation where you might need something. I just want to let you know. Like Duval don't just post nothing.
Bro, that's why that hit me in the feels. And I sent him a video or a picture with me smiling, and I put the track "Smile Bitch" in the back, and just to let him know I'm fine. Like, you know. But when you showed me that text, I was like, that's beautiful. I didn't think I meant that much. Like,
you're connected in a way.
So maybe
that
this is one of those things on the journey where it's like you get to really feel
the
what you
storyline's
mean
already
to
in
people.
my head. Trust me. I told David already. This is for the next episode. Blah 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 blah. We're using this track and this and that. So I've already planned out certain bits, just like a rough sketch of how I want it to be. But again, I'm gonna go look after myself because I've 10 months. I'm fighting 3 times. It's not just 3 times of fighting. It's fucking weeks of work. 12 weeks each camp. And this camp, I honestly. I didn't get crazy this camp. Like I think I had one vacation like 8 weeks ago, Dennis Rodman style.
Volk knocking on the closet door. Hey, who's in there?
But like
people calling like, yo, where's Dennis at?
But like for me, you know, other camps, you know, like fuck, you don't even want to know what I did for the first Whitaker fight.
Why?
You don't want to know.
Can't we?
I think I really want to know.
Not off camera.
Okay.
Nah, but this is years ago for the first Whitaker fight. It was hard. Jeff knows. Don't lie. Don't lie. It's Jane Goodall right there. He knows everything. Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
Nah, but so for me, this camp, I just made sure I was like everything in my power, I made sure I put into this. And that's what I'm proud of. For the work that I put into this. I didn't get the result I wanted, but I showcased myself in a way that I never before. And I'm like, man, even like inspiring, man. I was taking people down, holding them down, beating them up, and I'm like, this is too easy. It's too fucking easy. So I was like, I have a new path of victory. Now niggas gotta watch out for my fucking takedowns. And they didn't even see my takedowns properly. They saw one takedown. My leg was compromised on the fence.
I saw you trying to pull another one though.
I went double, I went to a single. I tried to go, underhooks. I had double underhooks. So I was like, okay, pull them off, go for the inside trip. But as I tried to go for the inside trip, I had to stabilize on this leg, but it wasn't right there. And I'm like, okay, cool, go back. And I just put him back on the fence and I get off and I just, back to striking. But I'll be back. And when I'm back, I'm gonna be...
You know what's cool about this is that you find out that people really care about you outside of victory. And that you've impacted people outside of victory. And
the Duval one really hit me when I showed me that. I'm like, man...
But Duval's an example of all the people, right?
Of course, but that's just special because I really love watching the way he lives his life, the way he tweets, and I'm just like...
He's the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
He's got it figured out. So I think, I don't know, in a way, it's really beautiful that you get to experience that. When you're on top, I can imagine that you think that a lot of the love comes with success.
Yeah. Oh, when you're successful, when you're on top, you get he, who, she, and then mom, everyone.
And you can't really trust what's pure or not. And now you get even more almost in a time of disappointment. And it's like, now you got to almost relook at all the love you've been getting in the past and go, holy shit, maybe that was
even
about me.
Ash felt away because he's like, I only got 5 texts. But like whenever one of us won, he'd get like 50, hundreds of texts.
Yeah, but he got to look at your shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but so I was like, I got a few. I was getting so much love. Like last night I was scrolling through and I was like, I was surprised from some people even. I was just like, man, that's really nice of them. Even after this, I'll tell you who wants to link up. It's crazy. For me, I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to drop names, sorry.
Talk to us, man.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
But so for me, I'm just, again, grateful. I'm so grateful to be in this position. I know I'm blessed. And sometimes I might not show it on social media, but fuck social media. In real life, I'm really blessed. I love my life. I love the way things are going. I love this arc of my story. Like, again... I can't wait.
We are invested in the journey of you, and it's crazy to see. I remember like early on when we were doing that podcast and that tiny little room, and we were all there, and we were talking about what it's gonna be like when you're fucking championship of the universe, and like we're out here selling out crazy shows, and we're just elevating to the top of our field.
We're all moving.
And it's really cool to continue to reflect. And I'm very proud of you personally.
And we still move on.
Yes, absolutely.
Love
Cheers
you,
to that, man.
To Flagrant, the greatest hang in the universe. Asshole Army.
Let's
You
go.
already know we still out here.
To the Stylebender, Israel Adesanya. Thank you so much, my
Izzy,
brother.
thank you for the fits.
Yes.
Engage.
Make sure you check this out. Engage, IND.com. Go get all these
Also,
right here.
I want to watch
Ash.
was that the episode, the 4-hour one, where you guys like showed off? I didn't see he was spray painted.
He was spray painted, bro.
I like that's but that's like what what's it Leonidas did.
That's
for
300.
Yeah,
That's literally
so
what
I
they
respect
did.
that. It looked good.
Yeah. It did look good.
I don't know. The only 300 you had was pounds, bro. I don't know.
My lowest weight.
Gotta come with the hate. You look good.
Okay. No spoilers.
Just, I want to let y'all know real quick at home, the dude who's making these shirts has been working with Izzy forever, Ash, is the guy from On Your Back and Wet Up. I've been talking about this motherfucker for fucking years now. I love this dude.
Your back and wet up.
Go
come
support
to
him.
Perth. Trust
Real
me.
talk. Now we coming.
You guys, you come to, like, have you ever been to Australia?
No. I was supposed to do shows there in December.
Sydney.
We did all that. We did Perth.
I know you weren't Perth, but like, honestly,
we're gonna come back.
I'm gonna come through.
It's
Nah, we gotta go with you.
It's September, right?
It's different.
no February.
Feb.
21st or something.
Oh,
something like
shit.
that.
I already bought the tickets. We good.
This ain't get out of
I like
New
the
York
fact
winter.
that Dove handles it.
Yeah. Your card, but we're going.
But only if Uncle Joe's gonna be there.
Uncle Joe will be there.
Because you know that Thailand from Perth is like an hour flight or something like that.
Post-fight after party.
Oh, post-fight
That's
after
the
party.
jet.
Gotta be.
Just a little puddle jumper, you know what I mean?
It's gonna be a lot of puddles.
Hey, which post-fight? Volk's fight or after Uncle Joe fucks up?
Uncle Joe not fucking me up. Uncle Joe not fucking me
He's
up.
not fucking you. He's fucking you.
Nah, he might fuck me. He might fuck me. All right, guys. We thank you so much. Thank you for listening.
Love you, Izzy.
Love you, dog.